Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I'm doing the February 2021 reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. And let me see. So if you like these videos, please hit like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon for further notifications. It really helps the channel to grow. The other thing I wanted to say is that this is still a general collective reading. It's just a smaller portion because it's just for that zodiac sign. And so the same rules apply. If it resonates with you, take it with you. If it doesn't, then, you know, leave it there for someone else. If it starts to resonate in a few days, that's because it's fortune telling, so it may not have happened yet. So if that does happen, you're more than welcome to come back to the channel and rewatch any of the videos. I'm up on Patreon if you want to subscribe there, and if not, that's okay too. And I'm working on other avenues to bring readings to you. Bear in mind I work 6 days a week, so my time is very limited, and I try to put out as many readings as I can for all of you. Okay, so let's get started. The first card I'm going to pull is from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And let me see. Let's see what we got. Eagle Spirit. Wow, I just had that. And I shuffled these cards really well. Okay. Eagle Spirit. And it's telling you Spirit has your back. Okay. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to take 2 cards from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. The reason I use Oracle cards is they bring you powerful messages in and of themselves, but they also act in coordination with the tarot portion of the read. It's really cool. So it like highlights the main focus that, or the main points that they really want to get across to you during the reading. Okay, and this is Autumn. It's telling you to release the old and rest. Okay. Release the old and rest. Cards are all crooked here. One more from the Angels and Ancestors for Virgo, please. For Virgo. It's telling you, it's the Knight card, and it's telling you to be brave and honest. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do I'm going to use a 5-position spread. The first is the past, then the present, future. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with this stuttering stuff lately. The future, advice from Spirit, and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. All right, so our first card out, wow, is an ace. Ace of Swords. That is clarity. It's not only clarity, it is honor, integrity. These are the Arthurian ways, you know, Knights of the Round Table kind of stuff. This is truth and honesty, and that coincides with your being brave and honest here with the Knight card. It's that kind of energy. Okay. So, what do we have for the present for Virgo, please? What do we have for the present for Virgo? 4 Swords. And again, that's another Knight energy. The Knights, when they would come back from battle, they would lay on top of their tombs. Or not on their tombs. They would go into their tombs and lay on top of their caskets. And they would contemplate things like, was it an honorable battle? I mean, why was the battle just? Did it need to happen? You know, because they're processing a lot of atrocities that happened during those battles. They were horrible. And, you know, they needed to understand whether they were they fighting for the right thing? Was the cause just? Where do they go from here? Do they continue to fight? Is it a battle that needs to be fought? Or is it completely over, and then how do they take this into the future, what they've learned from this and take that home and build their future there. Okay, in the future, it looks like you have. So what you're doing is resting and reflecting. Is basically, it's like a life review. You're not in a in anguish or anything, but you're really contemplating where you want to go in life, what you want to do, decisions, why you're in the space that you're in. Okay, and it looks as if, okay, so you have the Ten of Cups cauldrons coming into your in your future. In the meantime, you have the Ten of Wands. This is Spirit's advice. Okay, so if the Ten of Wands is there, I don't know if you can see it very well, but if you look back here in the distance, he's going up to that castle, and that's where he's going to put those burdens down. Because some of those burdens probably aren't even his. Okay? Some of those burdens aren't even his to carry. But once he goes to that castle, he can lay those burdens down. Okay. And I think that's what they're telling you, is that it's the end of a cycle. You're getting ready to put down a lot of burdens and move into a new cycle. That's really what it stands for. And that's where we get into release the old. Okay? It's telling you to release the old and rest. So you're resting and reflecting, and here you would be releasing all those old burdens. And it's reminding you again that Spirit does have your back. Okay? And the most probable outcome, if you follow Spirit's advice, is going to be the King of Swords. This is somebody that would obviously have a lot of clarity. They definitely see things from a higher perspective. Look how high. See, the birds are even beneath them. That's the canopy. That's the tops of the forest. Okay, so he definitely sees things from a higher perspective. He knows what's going on. He's very analytical. He does have emotions, but you're probably not going to see them while he's presiding as the king. He might see that in his chambers, or, you know, like the personal space with his wife or his children. But he doesn't use emotions to make his decisions. He uses his analytical abilities, his mind, his thought process. Okay? And if you can do that, I see the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that has their stuff together. They know what they're doing. She raises falcons. Okay? And she raises falcons. So she makes a lot of money doing that, because there's a select few people that want them, and they're usually the elite. So they would have money. But she knows everything there is to know about raising falcons. She just didn't throw them out there. She knows how to raise them. She knows how to choose the eggs. She knows how to breed them. She knows how to train them. She knows everything that there is to take care of them, from making the hoods to keep them from becoming edgy, to the tethers, it's not a pedestal, but the thing that they sit on. She knows all of that. There's not anything she probably doesn't know about raising falcons. And I think I might be pounding the point, but she got where she was by knowing things, okay? She knows what she's doing. And I think that's what this is getting home. It's not talking about being cold and ruthless, although you can be cutting things away that no longer serve you. That's what we're doing with this Ten of Wands. They're not your burdens anymore. You've ended that cycle. So you cut that away. But you also use your mind, and it's with honor and integrity here. Okay? You have clarity, and you have honor and integrity while you're doing this. This isn't just, you know, you're cutting people's throats on the way up the board. That's not how it works. That's Spirit wouldn't have your back in that case. It's just telling you to release the old and rest, and to be brave and honest. Okay? Excuse me. So I'm going to clarify these cards. Now, I've got that's the Celtic Tarot, by the way. And the one that I'm going to clarify it with is the Marchetti Tarot Royale. Sorry. Couldn't think of it right there at first. Wow. So these two cards came out. Okay. So you did do some soul searching in the past. Okay, you got clarity because you went into hermit mode at some point. That means you kind of walked away and you took time to yourself to think about what you really wanted. Ergo, the Four of Swords, okay? And you found your wish fulfillment. That lantern that he's carrying has the star, and the star card is wish fulfillment. He found what he wants, what his wishes are in life. And down here you have the snake. The snake is leading him down the path too. That's illuminating the path. That's leading him down the path, and that's abundance. That's a fertility. It's a Celtic fertility symbol. And he found his path. Okay, so it's saying that because you did that, you gained clarity. Now you did that life review. Now you know what you want to go for. And you asked for it. And the judgment, that is spirit. Spirit is giving it to you. And spirit has your back. Okay? But you have to release the old and rest. And obviously you have to be honest going forward. You can't be running around being mean and cruel. Okay, so tell me more about the Four of Swords, please. More about the Four of Swords. Okay. The Six of Swords. So, the Six of Swords. You're moving into calmer waters. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my speech the last couple of days. I've been stumbling over words. It's crazy. All right. There we are. And you may be holding on to your money. You're holding on to something. Okay. Oops. Let's see what that is. Huh. Just thought of something. All right. It was the Six of Pentacles. All right. And sneaky. Okay, so it's telling you here, you're holding on to something, so it may be pain, it may be lingering, it may be regret, it could be, nostalgia, what have you. It's telling you, you can have the Ten of Pentacles, but it came at a high cost. So whatever these burdens are that you're carrying, they came at a high cost, and now it's time for you to release them, okay? And you need to heal them and release them. And then you'll be more like the Six of Pentacles, okay? And that's going to be social justice. That'll be more along the lines of, well, can be abundance too, where you would have enough. It's also telling you to be careful what you're giving to. Now, in this case, it could be your energy, your time, or your thoughts. See, he's just giving alms. Does he? I mean, he's giving people money. But does he know why he's giving them money? Does he even know that they need money? There's that old adage, did you give the child a computer or when the child actually really needed your time? So be cautious of what you're giving your time to. And it could be memories or nostalgia, because whatever this was, this came at a great cost. Okay? And you're ending that cycle. Okay. And this is going to start, this is the new cycle. If you follow Spirit's advice and put the burdens down, you're going to have an abundant new beginning. Okay? So, and I see quite a few pentacles here, so, and shields in that deck. Alright. And the Queen of Cups. So that looks like somebody that's very kind, caring, nurturing, and loving is in your future. Okay? So, the King of Swords. Please clarify the King of Swords for Virgo. Please clarify the King of Swords. Okay. Alright, you're thinking things through. You're moving very strategically, and you're moving very analytically, like the King of Swords. This knight is very passionate. Sorry. Okay, so you're balancing your passion between your passion and you're moving ahead with passion, but you're still using your mind. You're still using, you're not just using your heart, okay? Okay. You have some, you've had some conflict about moving forward with this. Okay, you want to race in, but you still, there's still some conflict around this. Okay, let's see. Oh, I see. So once you're able to put these wands down, once you're able to put these burdens down, that'll end that conflict. That's what the conflict is. Okay, so you're in transition. You're ending a cycle. You're in that transition between ending one cycle and starting a new one. But the new one is going to bring you ultimate happiness. Okay. And let me see what the Nine of Shields. The Nine of Shields is telling you that you will have it all together. You are going to be prosperous, and you're just going to be that person that has the ability to do all that. Okay. They're meticulous. Okay. It's illuminating your path. Okay. Again, this is clarity. You're finding your path. That goes back to the Hermit card, and that goes back to the seeing things from a higher perspective. Okay. So you're finding your path. That's what this is all about. And it's going to bring you happiness and abundance. But you have to you have to put the burdens down so you can step onto the path. If you do, you have a passionate new beginning waiting for you. Okay? Passionate new beginning. Wow, that's just... And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Four of Wands, which is a firm foundation. So it looks like you're going to release the old. Just let it go. You got to let it go. Move on to calmer waters. You know, Spirit's on your side. You know, they're judging in your favor. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Ace of Wands. You have 3 of the 4 aces. That's really unusual in a reading. That means new beginnings. It really does. And the ability to have whatever you're passionate about, whatever's going to bring you abundance. And abundance is not just necessarily money. It's whatever you love. Whatever you love to do. Abundance could be making a living doing something that you love. But whatever it is, you're going to have clarity with that Ace of Swords. So you're working towards a firm foundation. So as soon as you release the past, move on to calmer waters, all this will start coming in for you. You're in the process, like you're in the rebirth process is what it is. You've already transitioned from... You haven't quite released everything yet, but you are at the end of a cycle. And a really good new one is about to come in, okay? So I'm going to pull some Archangel cards. I'm sorry, this reading's getting long. I'm going to pull a couple of Archangel cards. And it's victory. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Okay? One more for Virgo, please. One more for Virgo. It's outdoors. Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Okay? And we have healthy lifestyles. Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed the readings. If you do, this is a great reading. 3 aces. Wow. If you do, please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. You have no idea how much that helps the new channel grow. So I'm going to go to Patreon for the extended now. If you join me, that's great. If not, light and love. And I'll see you the next time. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Thanks for watching.